Does it work now? Does it work now? Okay. All right. So now that we got audio, let me know if you guys can hear me. Um, I'll wait for some people to pile in here. Sorry that it was a little bit clunky to get going here, but that's okay. We've got a long day of stream. Well, longer. I mean, it won't be too bad. It'll only be a couple hours. We're just gonna go boom, 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 boom. You know. I might need to turn that down. Turn myself down a little bit. Yeah, about there. That's about right. Not seeing anyone in the chat. I see one viewer. I think that's me. So go me. Uh, get some Vipers, get some Kangs in chat. I'll be working, but let's go. Well, Nightmares are a little bit later. Guess we'll just do this. Yeah, I think I got it all set up, right? Memphis and Omaha. Um, these are gonna be. This is gonna be a pretty good game. You know, they played tough games last time. Memphis won against the good Narwhals offense and team in general. We'll see what they do here. Set up. We're gonna do a. See, it's in Memphis, so when it's in Memphis, I like to go to um, like a South team place, like Atlanta. I think is where I like to go. And we're gonna have a day game with high winds. Okay, here we go. Go. All right, the bot caught up. We are all set. Oh, predictions. Memphis is a favorite by a little bit, 76% chance, but that's pretty close. Pretty close. And not seeing much, but that's okay. I think we'll get this one kicked off. I started a little late, um, but yeah, get this rolling here, and maybe some people will join in later on. All right, in Memphis we are. The Kings to return this one. Got some bottom end kickers going head to head here. Could be the difference in the game, but maybe they average themselves out. Why Nikita the third on the return is going to get it up to about the 33. And got a flag false start here. So not the best start for the Memphis Kings. We're going to be set back 5 yards. That will push them back. First and 15 now at the 28. It's Bones throwing it out the gate. Going across the middle. Looking for, I believe, that was Jalen Jones. Instead is incomplete. Well covered by the Vipers. Second and 15. Bones to pass. Has some time. Then just throws it away as the pressure's getting there. Not a great throw. Third and 15 now. See how the Kings play this one out. It's Bones back to pass. Just gets rid of it, and that is looks to be a drop. Fourth and 15, so great offensive, great defensive series by the Omaha Vipers. And the Memphis Kings are going to punt this one back to Omaha. We'll see the Vipers on their first offensive possession here, led by the likes of Cam Newton Jr. and Joseph Brady, Speedy Gonzalez. They are passing right away. Newton Jr. just gets rid of it and looking for, I believe, Justin Bryce there. That's going to be incomplete. Second and 10. Kings have a pretty good secondary, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to throw on them. As Cam Newton Jr. dumps it off short to Gonzalez, but Gonzalez is met quickly. Third and 8, pickup of only 2. Forward wide receiver set for Omaha as they try to convert on third down. Newton Jr. quick throw to Boderman, but it is snuffed out quickly. Only a gain of 3. Fourth and 5 coming up. Omaha with the punt unit out. Set to punt this one away. Try to flip the field position. And it will be Zigzagoon. Return this was going to get up to about the 28-yard line. So pretty much a no change for Memphis. They started last possession on the 28 after the false start, and now they get it back at the 28. So it'll be Bones passing again. They haven't run it with Frosty yet, but this play works to perfection as the fullback flat with some space gets 25 yards. Bones to the bottom and fullback. First down. We've got our first positive offensive play for the Kings this game. Looking for Frosty was Bones that last play. That's incomplete. Troy Frosty in the backfield again is going to get the handoff this time with the spin move, and that's only a yard. Third and 9 now. See how Memphis plays this one out there in the strong eye. Bones dropping back. Throwing it to Troy Frosty, who's got some space and some speed. That is a gain of about 22. So Ben Bones just dumping it off short to his running backs and letting them make plays. First down, Memphis at the 25 now of Omaha. We're going to run it with Frosty, who's got some space and weaves for a first down. Good pickup of about 11 or 12. Didn't really use Frosty at all that first drive. Now they're getting him a lot more involved as there's a pitch to Troy Frosty. He is tackled after a gain of 3. Second and 7. In the strong eye with a couple of receivers tight. They're going to hand it off to Frosty weak side, but that is only a gain of 3. Good defense by the Vipers. And the Kings face another third down here. See how... If they're going to give Bones a chance to throw, if they're going to run it with Frosty, Bones will throw. Just gets rid of it and nearly intercepted. That could have been costly. Instead, it falls harmlessly to the ground. Fourth and 5. Memphis with the field goal unit out for what will be about a 25-yarder. And right down the middle it is. So Memphis is on the board 3-0, but we've got a defensive showcase. Tommy, how's it going, man? Your player, are you Thomas Perez? Is that your player? You're if it is, I think you're out in Portugal or Europe, right? Yeah. See, I like to stream, these mid-afternoons. Sometimes we got some folks in Europe, so they can see some action here. As Cam Newton Jr. is going to throw this one to a bottom and fullback. The Vipers have their first down of the game. Yeah, this is just Dev League, but you're more than welcome to hang out and watch. I think you're on the Frost Giants in the majors, right? I don't think you're back on the Narwhals. Maybe you are. I can't keep track of it. All the rosters blur together. 2nd and 6 now for Omaha. Junior passing it again. Gonna throw it deep, and the Botterman tight end comes down with it. Huge play. Cam Newton Jr. to his tight end. That gets us to the end of the quarter. Okay, yeah, the Narwhals play next here. So, Vipers putting together a drive. It is 1st and 10. Yeah, I think he did. That sounds right. Yep. That's okay. That gives you a chance to kind of develop a little bit. Probably be up next season, 2nd and 10 now after that incompletion. Speedy Gonzalez with the carry, and he is tackled well behind the line of scrimmage by Un. I got to get a soundboard for that name. But 3rd and 14, Vipers at the 21. Newton Jr. throws at the Botterman, who makes one miss and has some space, gets the first down. Wow. Did not think they were going to get that first down, but they end up getting it. 1st and goal to go at the 3. His name is Bob Smith. I don't know about that. Speedy Gonzalez with the carry, makes one miss, barely gets past the line of scrimmage. Tackled by a swarm of Kings. Omaha is trying to take the lead here with 6. Pitch to Gonzalez, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. Bonnerman getting in there quickly. 3rd and goal at the 7. Junior is back to pass, has a little time throwing it, and Justin Bryce cannot come down with it. Speedy Gonzalez is a good name. I agree. I like it, and Lamorse's PBE user as well. So Otterman's kick is up and good. So we've got a tie ball game here after Omaha makes good on the 24-yarder. 3 apiece, 3:25 in the second. Great ball game on our hands so far. We'll see if there's a team that can pull away though. Otterman kicks this off to line Nikita the third. Hadn't seen him in the passing game much, and he's going to get a good return past the 40 up to the 41. Memphis, great starting field position for this drive. They're back in the weak eye. They like these offset eye formations. This is Troy Frosty. Juking, bobbing, weaving, getting 9 yards, making something out of nothing. Really great job running it in traffic there from Frosty. Gets 9, 2nd and 1. They're going to run again, but that is swallowed up in the backfield. It's Little Debbie, the GM for the Vipers, getting in there quickly. Drops Frosty back 4. Make it 3rd and 5 now. And Bones to throw across the middle. Dangerous throw. Incomplete. Bones has not been able to really throw the ball far downfield. And that's going to bring up a Memphis punt. So good defense by the Vipers again. And this is a bad punt that barely gets past the first down marker. So Omaha's going to have great starting field position at the 47. I think they can take the lead here. They can get an offensive drive like they had last time. There's a flag, but Newton Jr. finds Botterman, and that is a hold. So set them back. They're using they're wasting the good field position they had. Now they're 1st and 20, all the way back at the 37. Cam Newton Jr. to throw, and that is well covered by the Kings. Not sure what he was seeing there, but that is incomplete. 2nd and 20. Got another play or two before the 2-minute warning here. It's Cam Newton Jr. to throw, and Justin Bryce is coming down with a tough catch in traffic. That is a gain of 18 at the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 2. Misdirection to Gonzalez, who cannot get past the DL. So Bonderman is going to tackle Gonzalez right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to force a Vipers punt. They're not going for it. I might have gone for it here, but said the Vipers punt this, and I think this is going to be a pretty good punt. Looks like it'll be down to about the 13-yard line, giving the Kings a long field to work with, their longest of the game, if they choose to score. So it'll be Ben Bones in the pistol, dropping back, throwing it. That is, again, well covered by the Vipers. Vipers all over this Kings receiver core. He's 2nd and 10 for Memphis as Bones is passing again, getting Frosty, but Frosty drops it. What would have been probably a first down is a drop pass. So Memphis is going to eminently run it on 3rd down here. Troy Frosty gets the carry, cannot get the first down. Oh, they give it to him. Okay. I don't know about that spot, but they give Memphis the first down. Clock keeps rolling, though. We're under $1:30 as they're throwing for Frosty again, who doesn't bounce outside, tries to cut it back in. Gets 8. Clock keeps ticking, but Memphis trying to put a long drive together before the end of the half. Keep in mind, Omaha gets the ball to start the second half, but that is Ben Bones getting hit hard in the backfield. Sack by Boderman. Bring up 3rd and 9. I think the Kings are going to run this one here. Pitch out to Frosty, who has a lot of space. Tries to spin. It's up to the 42. So I guess Memphis is running the ball here on 3rd down, and the Vipers are not prepared for it. They use their second timeout. Bones to throw, and line Nikita. A receiver's first catch. I don't think Nikita or Jones has gotten a catch up until that last play. And now Bones to throw it. Boderman wide open and catches it. Memphis has no timeouts, though, so the clock is keeps rolling here. The Kings are inside the 30. We are under 30 seconds. Bones is going to throw it to Troy Frosty, who catches it with some space. And they are down to the 3-yard line. We'll see if they spike it here and call another play. This is spike formation, it looks like. And that is 10 seconds left here. Will they kick the field goal or will they go for it? They're going to line up for a field goal. Okay, so some questionable play call or time management will get them the field goal, though. Could have maybe had 6, but that is going to put Memphis up by 3 near the end of the half. That was quite a drive. They just did not quite get in the end zone. 6-3 now as we wind down the first half of this very like defensively oriented game. But yeah, Frosty is Frosty's a quick one. You know, he was in Dev League for last year, so he's got a lot more TPE than some other people, just like other players on other teams. So that's kind of setting him apart. But it really starts to balance out near the end of the season, and we get to the second half here, 6-3 in Memphis. Both teams playing each other real tough. Omaha with a chance to tie it up or take the lead here as they're going to start with the ball. We start this third quarter. Yeah, just 3 people watching, and I think one of them's me. I think I have the stream pulled up too. So, yeah, Saturdays are kind of quiet sometimes because other people have other things going on. That is a risky throw. Could have been intercepted. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Newton Jr. actually having a pretty good inaugural season here. He's going to be back to pass and looking for Bryce. Incomplete there. Again, the Kings covering up. Both secondaries doing really well. Yeah, Dev League is a little bit quieter too, but that's okay. I mean, there were times last year where the Dev League was more popular than the majors, but or a season or 2 ago. But yeah, no, it's fine. You know, some people just need to watch the VOD after. So, and that is going to be a 3 and out for Omaha. Zizagoon is going to field the punt and get it up to about the 37. The Nightmares have a pretty good locker room. They'll probably pour in a little bit. Ben Bones pitches it to Frosty, who's weaving all around like a maniac. Gets 7, make it 2nd and 3 on that carry. Bones under center. Gonna hand it off to Frosty, who's got some space and just running right through the Vipers' defense. Memphis is starting to figure out that Frosty can help carry them to victory. Memphis can line up in a heavy formation. Gonna hand it off to Frosty again, who's double juking and getting all the way up to the 37, 38 yard line. Yeah, Frosty is fast. He's maxed. He's 85 speed, which is max in Dev League. Frosty is going to run it and get the first down. And he's got agility too. You know, he's juking people left and right. But the Vipers don't have a very filled out defense, so they don't have a lot of speed on defense to counter. Troy Frosty bounces it way outside, and he is gone. What a run from Troy Frosty. Wow. Gets the touchdown and is going to put his team up by 9 here. Bottom and PAT is no good at doinks off the right upright. But it is 12-3. That is now a 2-score game thanks to that Troy Frosty run. He's good. He's good. Like I said, though, as a lot of people develop, you know, he's very good. Like, as a lot of people develop, though, it'll be tougher and tougher to run like that and everything because everyone's going to be good. Speedy Gonzalez with a good run there. He's got 8. Omaha looking to respond now. They are down by the most points they have been all game. Gonzalez going to get another carry, but he is stuffed. That is I think. Oh wait, how many are there? There's 6 So you got something like that. I don't know. I'm not much of a pronunciation guy. Anyway, that is a catch from the fullback. Good little catch to move the sticks there. Vipers putting a drive together. They're at their own 48. Cam Newton Jr. throws it in the gun, but that is incomplete. Overthrew his man. Had some space there. Botterman couldn't come down with it. So it is 2nd and 10. And Speedy Gonzalez with the carry, but cuts it inside too much. He gets 2. 3rd and 8 now. They're right at midfield. Omaha trying to tack on some points here. The third quarter's already winding down. Cam Newton Jr. with some time. Throws into triple coverage, intercepted by Adam Leonard. Adam Leonard with the INT. My goodness. What a costly turnover for the Vipers. Kings get the ball right back, and Troy Frosty going to do his thing. Try to ice this game. Bones pitches it to Frosty, who jukes and cuts it upside. Another first down run by Troy Frosty. Vipers got to get on this man. Troy Frosty with 137 yards and a touchdown. The only touchdown in the game. A man's averaging almost 9 yards a carry. Frosty gets 7 on that one. Second and 3 now. Hand off to Frosty, but Frosty is stuffed in the backfield. Yeah, so the binaries transition to Omaha, yeah. Yep, that's how that worked. So if you were on the binaries before, or you had watched the binaries, they are now the Vipers, effectively. Just because historically the binaries were all AI, they're all, or bot teams or non-real people. So that's why we changed that. So 8 yards on the play action. Ben Bones not passing as much, but had a earlier pass to Frosty, this time to the bottom and tight end, and Troy Frosty tries to make something happen, but it's Connor Dyson in on the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 now for Memphis. We'll see how this one plays out. They could run it. They're in a heavy formation. They are going to run it. Frosty's going to fumble. Frosty fumbles it, and so the Vipers get the ball back on a big turnover. Frosty's fumbled it a couple times now this season, and that one could be costly. Memphis is up by 9, but Omaha has the ball back. Cam Newton Jr. is going to throw it to Joseph Brady, and Brady has his first catch of the game. Oh, Omaha gets up to the 45 after that play. We're under 4 minutes here in this one. Run it with Gonzalez, who's going to get a couple. Got to work quickly if you're Omaha, though. You need 2 scores. 2nd and 8 now. Cam Newton Jr. looking to throw, just gets rid of it. There was some delayed blitz going on there. And make it 3rd and 8 now. So, 3rd and 8. It's Cam Newton Jr. to pass, has some time, throwing it, and well covered by the Kings. They had an interception earlier, nearly had another one, and I think the Vipers are going to go for it here. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. Okay. I'm not sure if they're going to get the ball back with enough time, but we'll see. Bonnerman's going to boot this one away, and it's a bad punt. Memphis had a bad punt earlier. This time it's the Vipers. So the Kings are going to have a really good starting field position at the 47. They are looking to milk the clock. They are up by 9. Troy Frosty with the pitch. Good open field tackle, and Frosty gains 5, though. 2nd and 5 at the Omaha 48. And off to Frosty, who cannot get much of anything there. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 5. Vipers defense clamping down on Frosty late in the game here. 3rd and 5. It's Bones under center. He's dropping back to pass. Throws it short, and it's incomplete. Yeah, I mean, there's some nuances to American football. I mean, it takes a little time. It's not super complicated, though, as they will punt it away. And so Omaha forces Memphis to do a 3 and out. The biggest thing, like with learning anything, is the terminology. You know, everyone has their acronyms and terms and sayings and phrases. So that's the biggest thing, is understanding what those actually mean. So that's the way it is in business world, sports world, any world really. Vipers trying to get something going on offense. They need points fast. We've already used the timeout. Not sure about that decision, but they did get that first down earlier. They're at the 30. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Junior's going to pass again. Has Speedy Gonzalez out of the backfield, who makes one miss and gets tackled down at the 47. Yeah, I figured you guys don't play American football. But there is some European football. Trying to think. Somebody I went to college with is playing for the Frankfurt Galaxy. Or he was. 2nd and inches now. 2:01. Omaha has no timeouts. Quick throw. Oh, you play? Okay. And that is a first down for Bryce. Cam Newton Jr. not having a bad game, but that INT certainly has been costly. Incomplete there. It's 2nd and 10. Omaha needs a score here badly. And they need to recover the onside kick because they have no timeouts. Cam Newton Jr. to throw. Justin Bryce coming down with it. That is a completion and a first down. You got to hurry up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. You know, sometimes it just takes a little time to fill out the teams, but that's a incompletion from Cam Newton Jr. 2nd and 10 now. Omaha with 1:30 left, but you have to think they need to score quickly to give them time to score again. And miscommunication there. Had some receivers open and cannot find them. That's a tough break. 3rd and 10 now for Omaha. Cam Newton Jr. to throw into triple coverage, looking for Brady. Maybe quadruple coverage. There was other receivers, but did not like to throw that way. And it's 4th and 10. So they're going to kick the field goal. Okay. They figured they need the points anyway, but this is a tough kick for Boderman. Kick is up. And it doinks off the left upright. It had the distance, but that is going to do it. Oh, yeah. So Memphis is going to hang on to a victory here. It was not a sexy one, but a victory nonetheless. A win is a win is a win, or a vins is a vins is a vins. And Omaha will fall to 0-2. Memphis going to go to 2-0 actually. So off to a much better start than they were last year. And that will do it. We're going to move on to our next game right quick after this. I'll be sure to ping the locker rooms. And we'll get the next games going here. We have Narwhals and Nightmares. Oh yeah, I'm sure Brazil plays a little bit too. Brazil's a big country. Great game from Trey Frosty, and Adam Leonard had a huge interception there from Memphis. Credit to the Vipers, playing tough till the very end though. They're right there. They just need a little bit more development, and they'll be a dangerous team. Yep, Memphis won. Okay, get this other game going here. I'm thinking, yeah, Narwhals are at home. So get all the way to Barcelona. There we go. We are all set here. Odeon, what's going on? Barcelona, we're in Iceland, so I like to go to San Francisco when we're in Iceland. We're gonna have a no-win, uh, rainy day. How about that? So yeah, we've got a lot of good players on both sides of the ball. Our experts have this is a very close game. Let's do a little prediction here. Do a little prediction. Um, prediction. Um, we're just gonna do a classic. Who will win? Narwhals or Nightmares? Yeah, we'll do a 2-minute prediction here. Yep, we got two Iceland teams. Yeah, that's funny how that works. So be sure to get your predictions, and I'll put some channel points on there, but don't say I'm biased, okay? I'll get some channel points in here. Here I'm gonna say the Narwhals are gonna win. Got a couple Nightmares. I'll put 1,000 on the Narwhals. There we go. You can bet whoever you want. Put 1,000 Nightmares. Yeah, that's always bet on yourself, right, Odeon? Always bet on yourself, my man. That's what I do with the Lions. I always bet on myself. It's been working so far. Okay, so we got some Narwhals votes. We got some Nightmares votes. Um, yeah, our experts are showing you know, a few in favor of the. Yeah, the lines are looking good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm most happy that like everyone's getting some touches. It's not like just one player. It's like anybody's deadly on the team. So that's what I like. And we got our boy Danny, the main head honcho, favoring the Narwhals. Gonna be a really close game. Excited to play this one out. I will have to break quickly after this to do a depth chart change. for the game 3. But other than that, we'll get right back into it because I think it'll be Narwhals and Vipers immediately after this. So, I think we're ready. Let's go. Prediction is closed. No, I only update once a week. Updates happen on Sundays or Sunday nights or Mondays. So you do an update midweek. I'm not. It's not getting done. That's just the way it is in the majors and minors too. All right, Otterman to kick this one away. Narwhals starting on offense. Bruno Bucciarati. Turn this one up to the 33-yard line. No, I don't think you guys have more players yet, but yeah. There probably will be some more players we gotta work through, but we'll get there. It's been kind of chaotic in head office the last few days, so. And there's an interception by a midships. That's a bingo. The future Silver Eagle. And that is a costly turnover right out the gate for the Narwhals, who had an opening first down. So now it's Boomer Gray booming it deep. Will Perbeau coming down with the ball. Nightmare striking quickly here. First and 10. As Peterson is blown up in the backfield. Loss of 2 there. I think it's 2nd and 12. Don't have the best conditions out here, but you're going to try to make the best of it. 2nd and 12. Gray's back to pass to see if he's got another big bomb into him. Looking for Peterson, and that is overthrown, maybe dropped. Just off the hands of Peterson. 3rd and 12 now. It's some let's go Narwhals. Get some Nightmare hype. Let's go. It's going to be a good game. Boomer Gray gets sacked. That might push him out of field goal range. Boderman coming in with the sack. Gray could knock you. Oh, no, they're lining up for a field goal. This is a long kick, and I don't think the Boderman can make it. The kick is up. It's on line, but it is well short. The 49-yarder is no good. So the Nightmares cannot capitalize on that INT. They're really missing Hato right now, so it'll be the Narwhals and their high-octane offense to take field again. That is a pass from Ucker to Damari Rose, their tight end, for 5 yards. Don't be nervous. It's all fun. Ucker's going to throw it and overthrow it. Had some options there, but pressure was coming. 3rd and 5 now. Red Ucker passes and finds Bruno Bucciarati, who gets hit right at the first down marker but crosses it. So Narwhals get a fresh set of downs at the 44 now. I don't know if Boomer has either. You guys might need a waiver QB here. Damari Rose with the catch, and a hold is going to set it back. So erase the catch. Logan Clark credited with the hold. We get 1st and 20. He did say something in the chat or in the main Discord there on what day was it? Thursday night, I think. And that offsides is going to give him a free play. So 1st and 15. So we got a back-to-back penalties. I think you are right. Bill Cherry with a carry. That's only a couple yards. 2nd and 13 now for the Narwhals. See if they pass it. The Narwhals really like to pass, and they got a good QB in Ucker. He's going to drop back to pass. Throw it to a wide-open Kaiser Washington, the other QB. That's going to get him 12 yards. They've got a very manageable 3rd and 1 here. Nightmares coming out, and a heavy 6-2. It's Ucker to quick throw, and incomplete. 4th and 1. Yeah, 20,000. You can also do a donation, but yeah, 20,000 for channel points. Boderman's gonna just boom this one through the back of the end zone. It says it on there too if you click on the channel point thing. So, Barcelona with the ball back. It's Boomer Gray throwing it to Boderman, but That is only a gain of a few. Now it'll be 2nd and 7 with the fullback dive, and that gets a good little pickup of about 4. So 3rd and 3 now for the Nightmares. Narwhals trying to make a stand on defense again. Nightmares trying to convert it, and it's the Narwhals prevailing. That is a sack. Bottomman getting in there on the big sack. Going to force the Nightmares to punt this one away. On the return is Corpse Grinder, the other Silver Eagle. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So the Narwhals and the Nightmares in a deadlock of 0-0. See who breaks through first. It's Ucker to quickly throw it, but it's incomplete. Looking for Damari Rose. Had a little bit of space there, but there's a defender right there. 2nd and 10 after that incompletion. Back to pass is Ucker. Throwing it deep into double coverage, and it's incomplete. Looking for Bruno Bucciarati, but Nightmares defense is too stingy. 3rd and 10. Ucker is back to pass. Throwing it deep again. That is well covered again by the Nightmares. 4th and 10. So Nightmares cannot capitalize. They're going to punt it away. David Vent, too, a good punter. You're going to try to pin him deep. It's just going to go well through the back of the end zone. Touchback. Nightmares get the ball back at the 20. So a lot of punts going back and forth here. You get the feeling like the team that scores first is going to be in the driver's seat for the whole game, as Peterson with the pitch gets a couple. Mark him down for only a yard. 2nd and 9 now. What? It was a punt through the back of the end zone. And that is a incompletion. Boomer Gray overthrowing his target. 3rd and 9 now. Neither offense is really getting anything going. Boomer Gray to pass it again. Throwing it, and Rylan Moffitt coming down with the huge catch on 3rd and 10. That is a pickup of 18, well, 17, I'd say. 16, 17-yard catch. Nightmares trying to get some momentum. Peterson with a lot of space. Cannot make the last man miss, though. Would have had a surefire touchdown. Instead, it's just the 1st down. Good carry by Peterson. His best carry of the night. And the Nightmares are at midfield. Trying to score again. There's a quick flag. Might be offsides. Peterson going to run it and get 8. And they're going to accept it and get a free play. 2nd and 2, or 1st and 5 now. It's Botterman fullback dive. Fumbles, though, and they recover it. The Narwhals recover it. What a costly fumble. We saw Frosty fumble it last game. This time the Botterman fullback fumbles. Huge hit laid down by the Narwhals, and they got the ball back at the 40. Red Ucker throws it. Bruno Bucciarati catches it down to the 34. The first big play we've seen from the Narwhals in a hot minute. And they are in Barcelona territory at 34. Throw out to Jamar Harris, who's got some space. A little juke move, but gets tackled immediately. Back-to-back 1st downs for the Narwhals, and they are in striking distance. This is well within David Event 2's field goal range. 1st and 10 at the 21. Ucker to throw, going through the end zone, and it's overthrown. Well covered, though, by the Nightmares. If it would have been thrown a little softer, might have been intercepted. Ucker already has 1 INT. 2nd and 10 now. Ucker is under center in the weak eye. He's going to drop back, dump it off to his running back. Cherry can't come down with it, though. Little Cherry drops it. 3rd and 10. There is 2:12 left in this game, so Narwhals trying to score before the end of the half, and that is a false start. So another Logan Clark penalty. Going to set him back 5. Make it 3rd and 15 at the 26. And that's the 2-minute warning. I don't know why the clock was running, though. I thought the last play was different. 3rd and 15 now. At the 2-minute warning, it's Ucker to throw. Throwing it deep. And Damari Rose somehow comes down with the ball. Damari Rose making a tough catch in traffic. So now we have first and goal to go at the 1. Tucker's going to throw for it and get swallowed up by Botterman. Nothing doing there. No time for the Narwhals to throw. Instead, it'll be second and goal at the 8. We're going to try to pass for it again. He's got a wide open receiver underneath, but throws it late. Damari Rose catches it. Oh, man, you should have seen me. I was pointing at the screen. I was like, throw it to him. Only a 1 yard pickup to Rose. Third and goal. Narwhals really want 6 here. And, he had Washington in the back of the end zone, but cannot come down with it. And the Narwhals are going to settle for a field goal attempt. It's David Ventu out to kick this 24-yarder, and no doubt about it, Narwhals get on the board first, up 3-0 over Barcelona. So you hate to not see 6, but you like to come away with points. They do chew up a lot of clock, though. Barcelona has all 3 timeouts, but only 55 seconds to work with. In the weak eye, Boomer Gray is dropping back, throwing it deep, and nearly intercepted by Narwhals again. Boomer Gray is under center with some time, throws it short to Bonnerman, but Bonnerman is not going to get much of anything. 3rd and 6. I think the Nightmares are just content to take this score into half. Going to run it with Peterson, and Peterson's going to get a few. That will probably do it. They might punt it away here, but that's going to do it for the half. 3-0. Arman's going to punt this one away. I don't expect to see a punt return touchdown, but stranger things have happened, I guess. Corpse Grinder returns it. 3-0 as we head to the locker rooms. Nightmares do get the ball back to start, though. Haven't done much on offense. They did have one drive going, but it was set back from a costly holding penalty. So now, the Barcelona Nightmares are going to start with the ball at the 25-yard line. See if they get Peterson some more carries. See if they get Moffitt and others involved. They try to hand it off to Peterson, but there he is. Thomas Perez on the tackle. Or Tomas Perez. See, sometimes it's hard to put the accents in because it messes up some of the lookup functions for stats, but that is a big tackle for loss. But then the Nightmares follow it up with a catch near the first down as Will Prebeau coming down with the ball. 14-yard pickup. Well, 12-yard pickup. And Peterson's going to run for on 3rd down and gets it up to the 39, 40-yard line. First down now for the Nightmares. Gray under center. Misdirection to Peterson, who's got a little space and gets another solid chunk of 5 yards. It'll be Gray with 4 wide receivers. Drop back to pass, throwing it, and Will Prebeau somehow catching it in a sea of red. I don't know how he hung on to that ball. That is a first down for the Nightmares, though, and they are in Narwhal territory. Catch from Peterson out of the backfield, who gets 12. And the Nightmares putting quite the drive together here. They're at the 28 of Akuriri. Run it with Peterson again, but he is swallowed up by a couple Narwhal defenders. 2nd and 9 now. Ray back to pass. Throwing it one-on-one, and it's Christopher Nolan getting the first touchdown in this game from Boomer Gray. Barcelona on the board for 6 now. It's 6-3 here. And Botterman's kick is up and good. Seven to 3. Barcelona takes their first lead of the game. We are halfway through this 3rd quarter with Narwhals needing to respond back now. All the things are right in the world now? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if you're an Narwhals fan, you'd say that, but, you know, that was a great read and pass and good catch by Christopher Nolan there in the end zone. Big 6 points there. So Ucker on 1st and 10. Trailing for the first time in this game. He's going to throw it incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Ucker to pass, has some time, throws it underneath. Damari Rose cannot break away, but does get a pickup of 7. Yeah. You guys have a really good defense, though. You guys probably have one of the best defenses in Dev League. As Bill Cherry catches it, there's a flag. It was an offside, so I think they're just going to accept the penalty. And there are 3 other teams that don't have kickers, too. So, yeah. Fred Ucker back to pass. Throws it. Overthrows it. 2nd and 10. Fred Ucker in the strong eye. He's going to throw it. And that is Kaiser Washington not coming down with it. Well covered by the Barcelona Nightmares. It's 3rd and 10. Ucker back to pass. Might be an offsides. Throws it to Washington. Washington comes down with it. And they're going to decline the penalty. So, Narwhals back in Barcelona territory. After that huge catch by Kaiser Washington. Going to make it 1st and 10 down to the 37. Ucker throwing. And that was the matchup he wanted. Bruno Bucciarati could not come down with it, though. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Ucker throwing. Kaiser Washington cannot come down with it, though. Had the chance, but dropped it. So now it'll be Ucker with trips right. Passing it again, just going deep. Didn't really let the play develop there, and so that's going to make it 4th and 10 now. And they're going to line up for a field goal. Okay, they're content to take 3 here. This is a long kick, but Vent 2 can make it. Kick is up, and it is good. 54-yarder. David Vent 2 making a booming kick happen there. 6-7 now. Narwhals trail by 1. Also, Odeon, like, your receivers are coming down with some pretty wild catches, not gonna lie. Narwhals can't get an open catch to save their life, and you guys are coming down with catches in triple coverage. I don't know how that works, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. 1st and 10. Peterson with the carry, gets a couple. Narwhals close in on him quickly. Make it 2nd and 8. Barcelona at their own 25. Ray back to pass. Throws it, and Wilper Poe just snagging it over top the defender. Yeah, when you see the attributes, it's easy to see where you kind of want guys. Yep, absolutely. Barcelona with a 1st down. Throw as he's hit. Boomer Gray barely gets rid of it. Pressure was coming. Make it 2nd and 10 now. Misdirection from Peterson. Peterson gets about 3. So 3rd and 7 as clock hits zeros in the quarter. We have 4th quarter coming up here. Let's get some 4s in chat, everyone. Got a really close ball game here. Barcelona trying to tack on to their very slim lead. Narwhals trying to take the lead for the first time in a while. And there's a curl route by Rylan Moffitt. Well done. Well designed, and that is a 1st down for Barcelona. Not what you needed for the Narwhals. The Nightmares putting together a little bit of a drive. Pitch out to Peterson now, but he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Tomas Perez. Don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but this guy's making plays. 2nd and 10 now. Peterson running, has space though, gets the 1st down and then some. All the way up to the 37-yard line. Barcelona putting quite the drive together. It's Peterson with another carry, and Peterson's coming alive here in this second half. That is a gain of 6 now. Peterson with 48 yards. Second and 4 at the 31. Boomer Gray throws it to Peterson, who's got a first down. The Barcelona Nightmares are putting one heck of a drive together. Exactly when they needed to. Taking up a lot of time on the clock and wearing down this defense. There's a quick throw to Bonnerman, but he's tackled in the open field. 2nd and 7 now. And the Bonnerman fullback dive gets them the first down. Just barely crosses the first down marker. And so we have another Barcelona first down. Boomer Gray is in the gun. And they're going to throw it short. Christopher Nolan had the other touchdown, and he's got his second touchdown. And that's going to put Barcelona up by 7. PAT pending here. Otterman's kick is up, and it is no good. He pushed it right, so the Nightmares only go up by 7. Narwhals have 2.5 minutes to tie this one up, and they can definitely do it. I feel pretty good about David Ventu making PATs, but they got to get in the end zone. Bruno Bucciarati, hadn't seen him much in the past game. Gonna return this to the 32. So it'll be up to Fred Ucker, the last season Dev League MVP, to lead this Narwhals offense to a score, and he's going to bomb it deep to Washington, but Washington can't come down with it. 2nd and 10 now. In the gun, Ucker. 3 receivers to his right. Going to throw, barely get rid of it, and incomplete yet again. So 3rd and 10 after 2 straight incompletions. It's Fred Ucker. Throws it short to Jut Sosa, who makes a nice juke move and gets the first down. So letting his receivers run after the catch. Jut Sosa with the catch right when the Narwhals needed it. So we've hit the 2-minute warning here. Let's see some 2s in chat. We got an intense ball game. 2s in chat, everyone. Fred Ucker with some time, throwing it deep. Gets it to Jut Sosa again. That's his new favorite target here. 2 back-to-back big plays from Sosa. The Narwhals are in field goal range, but they need 7. Ucker gonna throw, and Damari Rose cannot come down with that. Might have been a huge play. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. You can't turn the ball over. Ucker already has an interception. We'll see what he does here. It's him throwing wide open. It's Damari Rose, and he catches in the end zone. Touchdown, Narwhals. And hold on. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have 1:29 left, and the Narwhals are a PAT away from tying this ball game up. David Ventu's kick is up and good. No doubt about it. 13-13 here with 89 seconds left. Oh, boy. I'm not sure. I think if you're the Nightmares now, you're a little bit more nervous than the Narwhals. But I could be wrong. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Nightmares can do another methodical drive like they had last time and make it so the Narwhals have no time left. But this is going to come down to the wire. We might even see overtime here, folks. Boomer Gray, back to pass, has some time, throwing it one-on-one. Wilbur Bowe comes down with the ball at the 42-yard line. Wow, they just cut the field in half there with that huge 35-yard pass. It's 1st and 10 now for the Nightmares. Boomer Gray throwing it short to Peterson, but Peterson drops it. It does stop the clock at 59 seconds, though. Gray. Pass. There is a flag. I think that might be a hold, but nearly intercepted by the Narwhals. Ferguson Pork. Got to cut that man. A hold for Pork. Set him back 10. 2nd and 20 now for the Nightmares. Boomer Gray, what a great game for him so far. 14-19 with 2 touchdowns and 205 yards. Going to try to lead this comeback here as Rylan Moffitt gets all those yards back from the penalty. It's about 13. 3rd and 7 for the Nightmares. They're not in field goal range, so they need something. Play action. Hit as he throws an incomplete. Stops the clock at 31. And I think they're going to just punt this one. Maybe they go for it. Nope, they're going to punt it. Just play the field position, and we'll see how aggressive the Narwhals are. They're going to get the ball back with a little bit of time. Oh, what a terrible punt. Oh, my. I think he punted for negative yards. Oh, no. So the Narwhals get the ball at their own 43. Ucker under center. Has a chance to get him into field goal range. That's all they need. Throws it to Jut Sosa. And the Narwhals use their first time out. They still have 2 left. Trips right for Ucker. Back to pass. Throws it short to Bill Cherry. Bill Cherry catches it in stride. He's down the sideline. He's got some blocks. He's got some space. And they're tackled down all the way to the 17. That is in field goal range for Event 2, and they're lined up. Event 2 with a chance to win the game. Kick is up and right down the middle, but they've given the Nightmares about 8 seconds, 7 seconds to work with. But Barcelona down by 3 now. Narwhals answer with 10 straight points to take the lead now, 16-13. Will Probo's going to return this one and get it up to about the 24-yard line. And we have one last play in this ball game, folks. There is no ties. There's only wins or losses now. Boomer Gray to throw. Throws it way short, and that is ball game. The Akureyri Narwhals jump up to 2-2 after this game. Barcelona 1-1, not 2-2, 1-1, and the Barcelona Nightmares drop to 1-1. What a barn burner here. Great games played all around so far. And don't go anywhere, because we actually have Narwhals and Vipers here next. So I'm going to make sure the depth chart change has been made. But we've got more football here today. Actually, 2 more games today. Okay. Make sure that change is all in there. That's all set. Okay, I'm going to double check something. I might have to restart my game, but that doesn't change my mind. Okay. So Narwhals and Vipers. Oh, I missed them. Damn. Okay. I'm just going to double check quick to make sure that the quarterback change happened here. It did. Okay, great. I'm going to ping the teams, and then I better pay out the prediction. Choose outcome. Narwhals. Get the channel points. Way to go, Narwhal predictors. Okay. Let's ping the teams. Okay, okay. We're going to get this one rolling here in a minute. We are going to Omaha. We actually have an Omaha, or Nebraska, I should say, right here. We're going to have a overcast day. And actually, we're going to have night game. And it's going to be no winds, let's say. We'll do light winds. Oh, The game was laggy and backed out too far. Damn. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Like, I got a decent PC, you know? Like, it should be processing fast in this. Game's all spaghetti code together. Okay. What did I say? I said overcast night? Light winds. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Our experts in this one have, Narwhals as a favorite. Big hits. What's going on, man? You had a huge catch to get your team down to a field goal to win the game last game. So we have Omaha as the underdog, but not by much. Not by much. I think we got a really, really close ball game in store for us. Do we want to do another prediction? I can set one up if you want. Who wants to do another prediction? I'll do one. It's close. That'll give me time. I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. We'll do a who will win. Narwhals. Oh man, that sucks to be at work. When you get off, Chief. All right. Got a prediction. And I'll put some channel points on the line. I'm going with the Vipers. I'm gonna put 1,000 on the Vipers. Okay, 2 minutes to vote. We'll be right back and get this game underway. I'll just leave it on the expert picks there, so you can vote as you choose. Bigots, if you want to, you can always go back on Twitch and watch the video after it's done streaming too, and see the game. It was a really good game. Okay, everyone. We got just a little bit left in the prediction, but I think we're gonna get this one rolling. Oh, that's hot. Sorry, I'm looking at something else. Not something bad. Don't worry. It's just don't. Never mind. Okay, let's get the game going. Okay. Football time here. Round 2 of games. Omaha trying to get their first win of the season. They're 0-2. The Narwhals are 1-1, and the Memphis Kings are undefeated at 2-0, but still very, very early in the season. Be interesting to see if we have no teams undefeated after this week, as this is technically week 3 now. I know it's the same sim day, but same day, but this is week 3. Everyone playing game 3 now, and Omaha Vipers taking on or playing host to the Akariri Narwhals. Start with a 2-yard carry by Speedy Gonzalez. 2nd and 8. Cam Newton Jr. to throw. Gets it to Speedy Gonzalez, who's got some space and some blocks. He's down the sideline. He could go, but there's a flag. No, it could be a hold. He's going to go all the way, but this play is going to get called back on a hold. Oh my goodness, the late hold. You don't hardly ever see that is going to negate an amazing play by the Vipers. That's so terrible. My channel points, no. That's okay, I got a few more. Anyway, 3rd and 14 for Omaha. Cam Newton Jr. throws it to Gonzalez again, but Gonzalez can't come down with it. There's a lot of pressure coming. That is 4th and 14. Corpse Grinder's going to return this punt, and the Narwhals are going to have great starting field position. Start out this ball game. They're at the Omaha 48. Kaiser Washington in the gun. He's got the starting job this game. Gonna gun it right to Jut Sosa. A big game last game, especially on that last drive to tie it up. And first play for Washington is a good one. Pick up a 14. Kaiser Washington back to pass. Throwing it, and Fred Ucker, the other QB, a little QB to QB action, gets the catch. And another gain of 14. Narwhals at the 20. They are just driving right quick. Kaiser Washington is clicking, throwing for Rose, but incomplete. Tommy, good to have you back. You missed a great game as Bill Cherry with the catch out of the backfield and the touchdown. Narwhals strike first quickly here in Omaha. David Ventu's PAT is good. The Narwhals looking really good on their first offensive possession. Had a short field to work with, but they made the most of it, going 48 yards down the field and scoring 7. It'll be the Omaha Vipers to respond here. Weston Bryce to return this one up to the 22. They had a touchdown. It was called back on a controversial penalty. Oh, you didn't vote on the Narwhals? No. Cam Newton Jr. is going to throw it to a wide open Joseph Brady. Catches it and makes a juke move. Vipers trying to do some stuff of their own on offense. 1st and 10 now at the 37 for Omaha. Handed off to Speedy Gonzalez, who gets tackled by a couple Narwhals, only a gain of a yard. Gonzalez with a carry. It's about 2. 3rd and 7 now. See what the Vipers drum up on this 3rd down call. In the weak eye. Newton Jr. under center. Going to throw it to the bottom and fullback, but he cannot come down with it. Might have had the first down. There was a defender hunting him down. And the Vipers are going to have to punt this one again. Narwhals looking to extend their lead. It's Washington back to pass. And Bill Cherry cannot come down with it. That's a drop. Tough drop by Cherry, who looked like he'd have a first down there. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. Washington to throw. This time does get it to Bill Cherry. After a gain of 7, it's 3rd and 3 at the 37. Kaiser Washington in the gun. And that is a false start. Logan Clark with the false start is going to set them back a little bit. 3rd and 8 now. Omaha needs a stop here. Narwhals in a passing look, trying to get the first down. It's a throw to Jut Sosa, but he cannot come down with it. Jut Sosa drops the ball. He said had a big catch last game and had a good catch earlier this game, but drops that one. David Ventu on to punt this one away. Good defense by the Vipers. So Bottom is going to return this one up to about the 22, 23-yard line. First and 10 for the Vipers. Trying to get on the board. Newton Jr. barely gets rid of that. There was a lot of pressure coming into his face. That is second and 10 now. Yeah, he's gotten a couple tackles. Edie Gonzalez fumbles the ball, and the Narwhals pick it up. You might have forced that fumble. You're number 7 there. I think I saw you tackle Speedy Gonzalez there. I think that might have been your forced fumble. We can check the stats later if you want. So the Narwhals with great starting field position off the turnover. Quick throw to Cherry to end this quarter, and that's a first down at the 13, and we are already through one quarter here. Narwhals up by 7, looking to strike again. Vipers don't seem to have much of an answer. It's Washington under center. Throws it to Bill Cherry, who dropped it. Would have had his second touchdown of the game, but drops the pass. Second and 10 now. Washington to throw. Looking for Cherry again, and that volleyball's off. Second time they tried for Cherry. Second time it's been incomplete in these last 2 plays. I'll make it third and 10. Definitely within field goal range, though. You have to believe they want 6 here. It's Washington to throw. Damari Rose catches it, but good open field tackle by Bonderman. That's a gain of 4. Well, on comes David Vent, who had the go-ahead field goal, basically game-winning field goal last game. Makes good on this one, so Narwhals go up 10-0 here in Omaha as we are just getting through the first little bit of the second quarter. Rice set to return. The Vipers are down by 2 scores. Rice is going to return this past the 25 up to the 26. Omaha has had a little bit going for them here and there. They just need to reduce the turnovers and penalties. Speedy Gonzalez with the carry. Gets about 3. Second and 7 now. Jr. pitches it to Speedy Gonzalez, who's hit in the backfield. Boderman tackled for a loss. Third and 7 now. You do have quite a few drop passes. It's something that all the running backs experience, though. It's kind of weird. And that is incomplete. 4th and 7 now. Vipers punt this one again. Third punt of the game already. Corpse Grinder on the return. Going to get it up to about the 41, 42. Narwhals again with good field position, trying to extend their lead. Kaiser Washington's been looking really good under center. Cherry's been good catching the ball out of the backfield. We'll see what they do here. It's Bruno Boucherati with the catch now. 9-yard pickup for him. This Narwhals offense is good. I've been saying it all season, early on this season. Shown more of the same but Washington sacked by Little Debbie. But the face mask, oh my goodness, the penalties are destroying this Omaha Viper team, and I feel absolutely terrible for them. Yeah, you could up your catch a little bit to 65. It only takes 10 points to do that. It's pretty cheap. And there's a catch from Cherry out of the backfield to make it 2nd and 8. Washington to throw and misses his target. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Third and 2 for the Narwhals. They're in field goal range. They're going to misdirection with Cherry, who gets the first down, and then some good running by Bill Cherry, who's up to the 25-yard line. Washington back to pass. Has some time throwing it to Bill Cherry, who makes a tough catch with contact. Gets tackled down at the 2-yard line, just shy of the goal line. Kaiser Washington have a really good game, actually. And see if they can score here. Instead, it's going to be a sack on this 1st and goal. Loss of 8. 2nd and goal to go at the 9. Kaiser Washington to pass. has a wide open receiver in the end zone. It's Damari Rose coming down with the touchdown. Kaiser Washington with his second touchdown of the game. Damari Rose coming down with it. The PAT is going to put the Narwhals up 17-0 here. Narwhals looking really, really good these past two games. Been in a close one against a good Nightmares team and really showing their prowess against the Vipers. Their only blemish being a week 1 loss against the Kings, but other than that, they are looking great. Cam Newton Jr. set to pass, finds Bonnerman wide open, but can't hit him in stride. 2nd and 8. Cam Newton Jr. to throw. Has time and a receiver across the middle. Justin Bryce comes down with it. Clock is ticking, though. You're under 60 seconds here. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Cam Newton Jr. to throw. Overthrows Bryce. Thought he would have had him there. Instead, it is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Back to pass again. Short pass to Gonzalez, who gets a little bit. The Vipers use their first timeout. They are near midfield, 3rd and 6, so very doable. They've got trips left. See what Newton Jr. does. Instead, they hand it off. Speedy Gonzalez has got some space, though. He fumbles it again, but Bryce is on top of it to recover. Could have been a costly turnover. The Vipers fall on the ball, though. And they have a chance to score before the end of the half. Cam Newton Jr. is passing. And incomplete. There's just been terrible drops today. 2nd and 10 now. In the gun. Vipers have a couple receivers split out. Cam Newton Jr. finds the Bonnerman underneath, who makes a juke. And he's up to the 25. Vipers use their last timeout. I don't know if you guys won, but you guys have a pretty good lead right now. 18 seconds left. We'll see if they can get in a field goal range here. Back to pass and overthrows Speedy Gonzalez. That could have been a big play again, but there's just been a lot of miscues on this Vipers offense. They are trying to score, though, and in position to do so. Now, Speedy Gonzalez with the catch and the jukes. But he chewed up too much clock and didn't get out of bounds. That's gonna. Oh my God, this AI is so garbage. And that's gonna end it. So the Vipers got so close to scoring, and that will take us to halftime. That was close indeed. Narwhals to start the second half with the ball. They have a commanding lead. We'll see if they just run the ball more with Cherry. No, they're just going to pass it. That's what their game plan is, and that's what they're doing. Damari Rose catches it and gets out of bounds after a gain of 5. Washington, back to pass, and intercepted by Connor Dyson. Maybe the spark these Vipers need. And I think the Narwhals are going to the well a few too many times with the pass. Vipers have the ball back at the 44. Speedy Gonzalez runs it and gains about 4. Under center, Cam Newton Jr. with a little bit of time, bombing it deep, looking for Brady, incomplete. 3rd and 7 now. Not in field goal range. Narwhal's trying to make a good defensive stand here. Cam Newton Jr. back to pass, throws the slant, and it's not anywhere near where it needed to be. Bad throw. That's going to bring out the punt unit for the Vipers. Otterman tries to direct this one out of bounds. It's going to be out at the 19, so technically inside the 20, but not by much. And so the Narwhals get the ball back despite the turnover. 1st down and 10 for them. Washington to throw. Looking for Fred Ucker, who's got a great catch. That'll make it 1st and 10 at the 36. Washington throws it to Bill Cherry, who catches it, turns upfield, and gets into Viper territory all the way down to the 44. Great run after the catch here, and really a good game from Washington other than that INT. And he just really didn't need to force that play either. And now Cherry with another catch, tackled down from behind, does get the 1st down. So Bill Cherry not running the ball much, but almost has 100 yards receiving. Quite the game from him. And Bruno Bucciarati with the catch on the curl route gets the 1st down. So we seen, I think, 3 or 4 consecutive 1st down plays by this Narwhals offense, who are just absolutely clicking on all cylinders. Washington to Bill Cherry, and that's Bill Cherry over the century mark, catching the ball. 2nd and 1 now for Akuriri. In the gun, Narwhals not looking to run whatsoever and nearly throw an interception. Washington was hit as he threw. 3rd and 1, Vipers trying to clamp down and force just a field goal attempt or get a turnover. It's Washington to throw and almost throws another interception. Incomplete, 4th and 1. David Vent 2. Puts the Narwhals, up by 20. So Narwhals well in control in this game. Omaha needs 3 touchdowns. Going to be a tall order for Omaha. We'll see if they can get some points on the board at the very least. Kicking it away is Vent 2. Bryce on the return. Going to get it out past the 20 to the 23, 24-yard line. Gonzalez is going to have a carry here. Only gets a yard or 2. 2nd and 8. Weak eye for the Vipers. It's Cam Newton Jr. passing out of it. Throwing it to Joseph Brady, but that is incomplete. Well covered by the Akuriri Narwhals. Now, with 3 receivers to the right. Cam Newton Jr. throwing it short. Bowerman's got the 1st down and then some. Great 1st down pickup by the Omaha Vipers. They're up to the 42-yard line now. Back to throws Newton Jr. Speedy Gonzalez with some space. I believe he has the 1st down. Yes, he does. Omaha back in Narwhal territory. See if they can finally capitalize on a drive. They've had just a little bit going, but not quite enough to put points on the board. It's Gonzalez on the misdirection, tackled from behind, but does get a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now. Pitch to Speedy Gonzalez. How did week 2 go for the Narwhals? You guys won 16-3 in a last-second field goal. And that is a throw incomplete as we end the 3rd quarter. 20-0 here in Omaha. Narwhals in control, and the Vipers are punting this one away. I have to think it's kind of go for it territory, but they're going to punt it. And this punt is not the best. It's going to be downed out at the 31-yard line. Who's Burnt Toasty Gaming? Is this the Toasty? Ari Rose with the catch. But a hold is going to set that back. 1st and 20. And off to Cherry. His 2nd carry of the game only, and that's a pickup of 2. Second and 18. Kaiser Washington to throw. Bruno Bucciarati coming down with it. Gain of about 10. It's 3rd and 8 now. Vipers need to make a stop on defense. They've made a couple. but their offense has not been able to capitalize. Washington throws it, and that is dropped. Bruno Bucciarati on the drop. Yeah, I had Washington put in this game for your depth chart, but I didn't. I assumed you just wanted to swap Washington and Ucker. So Ucker's at wide receiver 2, I guess. It seems to be working. Omaha gets the ball back just past the 23. Vipers looking to score something. They only have 4 minutes left in this ball game, and Speedy Gonzalez wrapped up Mas Perez. Tommy, are you still in here? You got another tackle. You've been a beast. Vipers are passing. Cam Newton Jr. barely avoids the sack. 3rd and 10 now. Back to pass. Otterman with the catch. Steps out right before the first down marker. Yeah, I followed the QB schedule. But I just, like I said, I didn't know where to put the wide receiver 3. Or wide receiver 2 or whatever. Like where to put Ucker. So. Narwhals get the ball back, trying to close this one out. They're ahead by a bunch. Damari Rose with the short throw. Dink and dunk. A couple deep bombs has been this Narwhals offense. 2nd and 3 now. Washington's going to throw it again. Pressure coming and just gets rid of it for the sack. Ball falls to the ground, incomplete. 3rd and 3 at their own 44. Under 3 minutes to go in this ball game. And Bill Cherry's going to run for it. Does he have enough? He does. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, you got to tackle for loss. And if you want, I can check the stats later. I think you got a forced fumble earlier. It's a good game for you so far. Cherry with the carry. Gains 4. Milking this clock now. Make it 2nd and 6. You're going to hand it off again. Bill Cherry gains a yard. Good all-around game from Bill Cherry. Not running the ball much, but still averaging over 4 yards a carry. That's not going to help his average. Only a gain of 3, and the Vipers make a stand on 3rd down. Going to force the Narwhals to punt this one away. And this is a great punt. It's going to be down to inside the 10. Omaha going to have a 90-yard field to work with. See if they can score. It's Cam Newton Jr. to throw it. Botterman on the catch with some space and ducks out of bounds after a gain of about 14. Can I sub to you on Twitch at burnttoastygaming.twitch.tv? First and 10 at the 36. Throw to Joseph Brady, and that is a 9-yard completion. Clock is ticking, though. Omaha has no timeout, so we're just playing for formality. Narwhals have this one all but wrapped up, as that is incomplete. Cam Newton Jr. quick throw, miscommunication there, 4th and 1. And this might be the last offensive play for the Vipers of the game. They're throwing, and Cam Newton Jr. is sloughed in the backfield. That will be your ball game here, as the Narwhals will kneel this one out. And fun fact, this is the most points this season any Dev League team has scored. 20. So, not a team has scored more than 20 points. And before this, the Nightmares scored 19. So this is, you know, been fairly close. Not like anyone's really blowing anyone out. This game honestly should have been a lot closer, but not gonna lie, Vipers just got screwed over by the sim. Been a lot of zombies. Sometimes on my kind of random playlists, I hear the zombie soundtrack or some songs from it. What's the one? What's the one? Beauty of Annihilation. Good one. Good one. The jam. And that will do it. I'm just gonna check my boy Perez's stats here. I think he was doing really well. Oh yeah. Look at that. 2 forced fumbles, my man. What an enforcer on the defense. And he's only 5'3". 4 tackles, TFL. Attaboy. Attaboy. Okay. That will do it here. Good game from Washington. Good game from Cherry, too. Had that receiving touchdown and a few carries and over 100 yards catching out of the backfield. That's kind of been the meta. And, kind of been the meta in Dev League is letting the running backs catch out of the backfield. Okay, let's get this other game going. I think this one's going to be a really fun one. We have, I think it's in Memphis. So. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Pretty even. And I'm going to ping the squads. Make sure people get in here. And we have a prediction to pay out, actually. Choose the outcome. It was the Narwhals winning. If you guys want to do another prediction, let me know in the chat. You think Memphis is going to win? I don't know. Barcelona has been really good, you know. They got a lot of playmakers. A lot of playmakers. Round 2? Yeah, this is week 3. So you guys played earlier. You got another game here. I'm trying to get stuff back on schedule. But yeah, let's get another prediction for funsies. I'll get the team set up so you can see the odds, I guess, in case that varies your thought. But we are in Memphis, so I like to go to Hotlanta. We're gonna have a clear night game with some heavy winds, boy. Experts in this one have Memphis as the underdog. Okay. Let's get a little prediction going here. Start the prediction. Who will win? I think it's, like I said, I think it's going to be closer than these predictions lead it on to believe, but we'll see. Prediction is live. See what we got. I'll throw some money down, boys. I'll throw it down. I'll do another K. I'll do another 1,000. On the Kings, baby. Let's go Memphis. Sure. 1,000 on the Kings. Take me down, team or squad or people. Make sure a few more people get piled in here. You voted for the wrong team? Well, these kind of things happen. Go Nightmares? You're cheering for the Nightmares now? Sure. I mean, it's all fun. Really, like, this is all just fun, right? Like, playoffs though, once we get a little closer to the playoffs and the seeding happens, that's where we get a little bit more serious about it. So yeah, here we go. Let's just get this game kicked off, and yeah, start this one off. It's gonna be a fun one. Gonna be a fun one. Troy Frosty went off last game. I'm not seeing the new one. It should be there. I just put points on it, Toasty. Better hurry, boy. You got like 30 seconds. Like, not even. You have like 10 seconds. Memphis elects to receive. Otterman to kick this one away. And here we go. Ryan Nikita the third for the Memphis Kings. Going to return this one to the 33. And first play, Frosty jukes it out and gets a pickup of about 17. Troy Frosty is just tearing up the Dev League, channeling his inner ZKF. If you're a real one, you'll know that acronym. And that is a 1-yard pickup from Frosty on that first down and 10. To throw his Bones, but he is sacked. Botterman getting in there. Ben Bones just hanging in there too long. 3rd and 10 now. Ben Bones to throw, and incomplete. Looking for Jalen Jones, I believe. And I think the Kings are going to punt this one away. So Otterman going to boom this one. I think that's a touchback. That is quite the punt. Oh, no. What? What? Oh, my God. That is the world's greatest coffin. And we have a safety watch, folks. Boomer Gray set to throw. Just gets rid of it. 2nd and 10. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on. I didn't jinx shit. Boomer Gray to throw, gets to Peterson, who has a little bit of space, gets them a little bit more breathing room up to the 4-yard line. Don't click that link. Could be spam. Peterson with the carry, and they give him the first down. Favorable spot, but the Barcelona Nightmares get a little more breathing room, and they're going to make this 99-yard drive, touchdown drive happen. I can feel it. I am spam. Don't click on me. 7-yard pickup. Nightmares from Boomer Gray to the Botterman. It gets 2nd and 3 now. Gray is back to pass, but he is sacked. Mark Steele on the sack. Getting in there quick. It's 3rd and 10. Now misdirection to Peterson, who only has a couple. Bold strategy to run on 3rd and 10. So the Barcelona Nightmares are going to punt this one away. Bonnerman in. Zizagoon back to return. And Goon is going to field this at the 50. And make one miss and get up to about the 40. So Memphis wins the field position battle thanks to their great punt and a good return by Goon. We now have the ball on the Barcelona 40. The fullback dive, very sneaky, gets 2 yards. Could have had more if he wouldn't have cut it so far in, but the awareness is low. 2nd and 8 now. Pitch out to Frosty, but Frosty is met. Gregoris Polychronidus on the tackle, right at the line of scrimmage. Make it 3rd and 8. See if they'll force Bones to throw. Bones will throw. Goes out to Botterman, who has some space and gets the first down. A nice little juke move. Memphis inside the Barcelona 30, not in field goal range. They are coming out in the weak eye. Run with Frosty, who is hit after a gain of a couple. This Nightmares team is good. Not going to be as easy to run on. 2nd and 8 now. Bones drops back. Throws it, and I don't know how the Botterman... Yep, this is the last game of the day. I don't know how the Botterman caught it, and I don't know how they didn't give him the first down, but it's 3rd and inches. The Kings going to fullback dive for the first down. That is a great play call. We're at the end of the first quarter. All knotted up at 0 apiece, but the Memphis Kings are driving. Good possession here for them so far. They've gone 25 yards and are looking to score. I mean, we'll have games on Monday, but that'll be the majors, and then we'll have minor league games again on Tuesday. We're far from done. We're just very early in the season. Very early. And Bones to throw. Going across and nearly intercepted. Grigoris Polychronidas hunting in the area. Make it 3rd and 10. Bones is not really settled in today in the pass game. See if he can pass for a first down here. He's dropping back. Throws it to the Botterman, who has it in stride and gets the first down. What a play. What a play indeed. And the Memphis Kings are 3 yards away from pay dirt. They're going to pitch it to Frosty, who has some space but cannot cut it back in. Good open field tackle. Gain of a couple, though. Memphis 1 yard away from the end zone. We'll see if they do another fullback dive. Instead, it's Frosty who fumbles it on the goal line, and it's picked up by the Barcelona Nightmares. Another Troy Frosty fumble. He's gotten 3 fumbles this season already. And the Nightmares get the ball back, preventing the Kings from scoring, and get the turnover. What a break for the Nightmares. As Peterson with the carry gets hit at the 10, only a gain of a couple. Make it 3rd and 8. That forced fumble saved your life? It'd be so dramatic. And the Nightmares are running it. Not getting much of anything there. That's pickup of 2. And so Zizagoon going to return this one. Not going to make a man miss this time. It's hit hard at the 48. Memphis with the ball back. And that turnover really was a drive killer. Drive ender. As Troy Frosty with the carry jukes it in for a few yard gain. 2nd and 7. Bones under center. Hand it off to Frosty, who is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Botterman just blowing up Frosty right there. Not an easy guy to tackle one-on-one, but does it nonetheless. Now it will be Bones to pass it on 3rd and 8. Throws it to Botterman, who cannot get anything going. Gain of about 4. 4th and 4 at the 41. Either team breaking through. And this Botterman's just going to boom this one through the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Nightmares on the 20. You have to believe the first team that scores is going to win. Going to do a fullback dive. That gains about 3. We hit the 2-minute warning here in Memphis, all knotted up at 0. A lot could happen here. The Kings offense has looked maybe a little bit better than the Barcelona offense, but that turnover really cost them. The Barcelona offense has, not quite got enough together, but their defense has been amazing. 3rd and inches now. And quick throw. Moffitt somehow catches it. I don't know how he grabbed that one. Like, those plays are a death sentence usually. But they do convert the first down. Boomer Gray back to pass. Gets it to Botterman. Pickup of 3. Barcelona slowly putting a drive together. The clock is ticking, though. We're under 90 seconds. Gray back to pass. Has some time. Throws it to Moffitt again, and Moffitt's got another first down catch. Up to the 45. Clock keeps ticking. We're at 60 seconds here. Boomer Gray throws it. Nearly intercepted. Defense was in the vicinity there. Kings maybe looking for a turnover themselves. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Throw to Peterson. Peterson's got some space, makes one miss, and he is down the sideline. Ducks out of bounds at the 15, 16-yard line. And the Nightmares are in field goal territory. Boomer Gray back to pass. Throws it well through the back of the end zone. Nothing doing there. 2nd and 10. Boomer Gray dropping back and throws an interception to Marcus Hopkins, but they don't call it a touchback, so we've got another safety watch. What the heck? Bones going to throw it, just gets rid of it, and Jones comes down with it in triple coverage. Memphis is not calling a timeout. They've got 2 left. I don't know what the logic is, but it's backwards almost. As Ben Bones back to pass, just throwing it deep. Looking for Jalen Jones again, but that is incomplete. So both teams make red zone turnovers happen and are probably going to leave halftime at a 0-0 game. But Jalen Jones might have something different to say about that. He has another big catch. The Kings are up to the 40 and have time for one last heave to the end zone. Bones back to pass. Throwing it to Troy Frosty, but Frosty drops it. Had some space too. Probably wouldn't have been enough to get in field goal range anyway. And we are knotted up 0s apiece. Nightmares get the ball to start the second half. Will Prebeau returning it, getting up to about the 33. Trips tight to the left for Boomer Gray. We'll see if they run it with Peterson. We're going to drop back to pass. Gray throws it across the middle to Bonnerman, who's got a gain of 10, first down for the Nightmares. End around from Christopher Nolan. Doesn't lose yards. Gets 2. I don't know where Will Prebeau's name derives from. But I'm all in favor of making fun of the French. And that's a gain of 3 from Peterson. 3rd and 5 for the Barcelona Nightmares. They're right at midfield. Peterson carries on 3rd down, but cannot get the first. Looked like he might have had it. Instead, it's 4th and 1. And they're going for it. Okay. So the Barcelona Nightmares are going for it. Peterson carries and gets it, and then some. Great carry from Lucas Peterson on 4th and 1, no less. It's all the way down to the 33. Play action. Throwing it short to Nolan. Christopher Nolan gets 6. They get 2nd and 4. Enough to Peterson. Peterson's got some space and gets the first down inside the 20. Barcelona putting a drive together. Last time they were in the red zone, they threw an interception. This time they're running it with Peterson. Get 7. 2nd and 3. Boomer Gray back to pass. Barely gets rid of it. Incomplete. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 12-yard line. Now, misdirection. Pearson, he makes one man miss. Can he get to the end zone? He's short. But does get a fresh set of downs for Barcelona. They have 1 yard to go. Back to pass. Gray, but he is sacked. Mark Steele getting in there. Sets them back 6 yards. 2nd and goal. Misdirection from Peterson, who is hit behind the line of scrimmage by the Botterman. No turnovers for the Nightmares, though, and they're in a makeable field goal range. We'll see if they get on the board first. Gray, back to pass. Throws it to Peterson, who cannot come down with it. There was a defender right there, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal. Have to believe they're going to bring on the field goal unit, and they do. Otterman's kick is up, and it's no good! He pushed the field goal to the right, and we have a tie ball game still. Kick is no good. The high winds influence that one. And now to be Kings with a chance to break the stalemate. Frosty, 13-yard carry right out the gate, and then Frosty with a direct snap, kind of look and play, gets 5. Second and 5 now for the Memphis Kings. Going to hand it off to Frosty, who makes a spin move but cannot escape the defense. That's a gain of, or a loss of 3. Otterman getting in the backfield there. 3rd and 8 now. Owns throwing. Wide open is Botterman, and he comes down with it. That is a first down, just what the Kings needed. We are approaching the end of the quarter. Bones cannot snap the ball in time, and let's see some 4s in chat, everyone. We have a tie ball game. Nobody wants to score whatsoever. 0-0 here in Memphis. Misdirection to Frosty, who's got some blocks and some space, but cannot escape. Does get 8, though. 2nd and 2. Ball is on the 44-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Frosty again, who gets the first down. Pickup of 3, just enough to get the first. Memphis trying to chew clock, trying to score. Field goals are going to be tough to come by, so they want 6. Another 3-yard gain from Frosty. Gets them just past midfield. And Bones handing it off to Frosty again. He's got some space and another first down. Troy Frosty putting the team on his back. Gets the first down there. They're up to the 42-yard line. Frosty with the carry, but met at the line of scrimmage. 2-yard pickup. See if Barcelona finally forces Memphis to throw the ball. Memphis in the strong eye. Bones is going to throw. Slinging it, and incomplete. Make it 3rd and 8. So Memphis has converted a 3rd down earlier. We'll see if they have another conversion in them. Owns back to pass. Throws it to Frosty on the backfield, but he is tackled in the open field. Great tackle. And that is going to bring him down to the 34. They're lining up for a field goal. I don't think the Botterman's got the leg for this. And so the kick is up. It's on target, but well short. 51-yarder, no good. And so the Memphis Kings should have went for it and said they go for the field goal and do not get it. Boomer Gray to throw, and almost throwing an interception there on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We have an absolute grudge match on our hands here, folks. Boomer Gray is going to pass. Wide open is Bonderman, and that's a first down. First down for the Nightmares. They are up to their own 49. Kings defense trying to get another turnover, trying to make a stand. Boomer Gray with some time throwing it underneath, and Bonderman's close to the first down. 2nd and 1. We are almost to the 2-minute warning here. They get the final playoff. Peterson fumbles the ball, and the Kings pick it up. Both running backs with costly fumbles, and the Memphis Kings are going to get the ball back. I don't know what's going on. Nobody can hold on to the football. Bones hands it off to Frosty. Frosty gets 9. Clock is ticking, though. 2nd and 1. Hand off again to Frosty, who has the first down, and a little more up to the Barcelona 45. So we are under 90 seconds to play here, folks. Memphis has a chance to seal this game with the points, really, but Frosty is going to get another carry, only gets 3 there. Not a lot working for Memphis in the passing game. 2nd and 7. They're running it again. Frosty, 2 juke moves, 3 juke moves, ducks out of bounds after first down. What a acrobatic, athletic run from Troy Frosty. Up to the 32-yard line are the Memphis Kings. They have 53 seconds to work with. Inside the 30 now, but they need a solid 10 more yards for a comfortable field goal. It's Bones handing it off to Frosty, who cannot get much. 3rd and 6. They're not calling timeouts. I don't know why. 3rd and 6. They're at the 28. See if they're forcing Bones to throw. They're going to run it. Troy Frosty runs it, but he doesn't have enough. I don't think this is a makeable field goal. This is a tough field goal. This is like a 43-yarder. Clock is ticking. They get the snap off. Kick is up. It's off. It doinks off the right upright. The 40-yarder's no good. And we have 2 seconds left in the game. We are going to overtime. Oh, okay. Boomer Gray throws it to Will Prebeau, but Prebeau doesn't have enough distance on there, and that's going to take us into overtime. Let's see some 5s in chat. Basically, if you score a touchdown, you win, and then if it's kind of sudden death, but if you score a touchdown, you win. But if you score a field goal on your opening possession, the other team has a chance to respond. So line Nikita to the 3rd. We'll return it. Memphis is going to start with the ball. This could be big. This could be big. Troy Frosty is going to get this carry and gain about 6. Second and 4 for Memphis. They're on their 40. Troy Frosty with a pitch out and space. Another 1st and 10 for the Memphis. They're on their own 48, and they're just going to keep feeding the beast. Frosty with another, yeah, it's like golden goal. Yep. With another carry. This time it gains 8. Memphis in the strong eye. Hands it off weak side to Frosty, who's close to the first down. Do they give it to him? They do. Kings putting another good smash mouth drive together. Bones handing it off to Frosty out of the pistol. That's a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. They're just keep running it. They're not passing it, but I think they're going to have to. That's a bingo. Gets the tackle for a loss. 3rd and 6 now for Memphis. And it'll be Bones to throw. Throwing across the middle into traffic, but incomplete. Had a receiver open, but decided not to throw that direction. 4th and 6. And so the Memphis Kings are going to punt this one to the Barcelona Nightmares. Touchback on this punt. Barcelona with a chance to respond and win the ball game here this drive, as Memphis does not have enough gas in the tank for that. 1st down and 10 at the 20. Throw to Prebeau, but it is incomplete. Overthrown. And nobody wants to score here. We've got a lot of pain going on in this game. 2nd and 10 now. Hand off to Peterson, who has some space, but no, cannot escape the DL. 3rd and 8 for Barcelona. Kings defense hanging tough. Trying to get the ball back to their offense. It's Gray to pass. Throwing it deep. And well covered by the Kings. So the Barcelona Nightmares is going to punt this one away. Otterman to punt it. Zigzagoon to return it. And Goon's going to field it at about the 40. But cannot get a handle on the ball. That is tough for the Kings. So that'll set them back at least 10 yards further than they would have been. So weak eye for Memphis. They're handing it off to Frosty, but Frosty's hit in the backfield by Grigoris Polychronidis. Loss of 2. Memphis Kings face a 2nd and 12 now. Bones to throw. Goes to Boderman, but Boderman drops it. Not helping out their QB whatsoever. Make it 3rd and 12. And Bones. Back to pass. Throws it. And Jalen Jones comes down with it in double coverage. How did he catch that one? Why did he even throw it? He had 3 other open receivers. But instead, it's a 1st and 10. Under 90 seconds of overtime. Bones going to throw it again. He'll do it again. Throwing it deep. Incomplete, though. Could have been a dangerous throw. Nightmare secondary has been great all game. Memphis with all 3 timeouts. It's 2nd and 10. Bones going to throw it. Overthrowing Frosty out of the backfield. That's such an easy throw and completely missed it. 3rd and 10 now. Bones to throw. Throws it short to line. Who makes a juke move? He's off to the races. Is anyone going to catch him? No, they will not. Touchdown Memphis, and they walk it off. In overtime, Memphis Kings win in overtime. Not a single score until that final play of the game. Oh my God. I didn't think anyone was going to score. That is ball game. Wow, okay. There we go. Your final in this one, 6-0. Memphis hangs on and keeps their perfect season intact. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. And that's going to do it for us. So we've had a solid 2 hours of streaming, and we're going to pick up Week 4 action tomorrow, just for a quick, or not tomorrow, Tuesday. Quick preview. We have Narwhals and Nightmares. That'll be going on. Kings and Vipers. So everyone make sure you get your activity checks and updates in, and I will see you all later.